Assessed value, appraised value, market value. What does all this jargon really mean? Before making a bid on your new home, you may want to familiarize yourself with a few of these terms to ensure you get the best price possible. Say a seller lists his house at $250,000. This is called a list price. A list price isn't calculated in any formal way. It's just the price the seller hopes to sell his or her home for. The general rule agents encourage is to list a home as close to the market value as possible. But $250,000? That's a bargain, you think. So with checkbook in hand, you sign away. Later, you find out the house was appraised at only $200,000 and that it was assessed at only $175,000. What exactly